morning, friends, family, viewers, subscribers, people that watch YouTube. How's everybody doing today? Me? I'm doing fine, I guess. I can't complain. It wouldn't do nobody no good now, would it? I hope I'm finding everybody doing well out there this morning. Me, I'm sitting here. I'm going to run a little self-medication this morning before work. It's going to take me quite a while to get to work, so I'll definitely be able to function when I get to the job. It ain't like I'm sitting here intoxicating myself to go to work. No. I'm self-medicating myself, so I'm not nauseated all day. So anyways, I'm glad everybody out on that end's doing all right. Or if not, definitely will pray for you. I lost a goat yesterday. Died on me last night. My boy come to me this morning and said my goat passed on. Sad, very sad situation, man. I've had her for a long time. I love that goat. Her name was Lolly. She was a real authentic goat. I had a whole herd of goats. And when it was time to sell the herd, she was the only goat that really stood out to me like a member of my family. So when I sold all my goats, I kept Lolly. And let me tell you, Lolly was a different type of goat. And she had her own little attitude. She had her own little ways of doing things. She was like a person. I'd let her in. She'd come in. She'd eat. When she got done, every once in a while, she'd try to catch me slipping and jump up there on my counter and start grabbing stuff. But heck, you put any kid in a situation like that, they're going to do some crap like that, right? But anyway, she wasn't a kid. She was a nanny. She did have a kid once. That was the only time that she had kids, was a one-time thing. You got to be kidding, right? No, I'm not kidding. She had a kid, and anyways. But yeah, I really cared a whole lot about that goat, man. She was the type of goat that when you go out back, sometimes she'd jump you. Like when she got in the mood, she'd jump you. She'd come up on you and, you know, just turn her lips up at you and go and mess with you a little bit, you know. And I don't know, she was cool. And then she was real bad about leading you over to like trees and stuff, to where you'd reach up there and you'd be working for her. She'd have you working. You'd be pulling down tree limbs and giving her leaves. She'd like to eat them at your hand. That was one of my things with Lolly that me and her had going a whole lot, was her leading me to the trees and me picking a few leaves, and I'm sitting there feeding the goats, you know. I feed the goats. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. That's what she liked to do, was just me to feed her by hand leaves. Yesterday I noticed she was a little sick. Me and my son, we thought maybe she was overheated, because it was hot yesterday, about at least 9,800 degrees out here. So we poured water all on her, fed her. Tried to get her to drink water, so she wouldn't drink no water, but I knew she was a little under the weather by the way she was acting, so I made sure, so I went and picked some leaves off a tree. Noticed she wasn't moving, so I walked over there and then I held it down and she ate a couple of my leaves, but that was it. So I knew right then, you know, she was sick. So I went down to Tractor Supply. You know, I figured maybe she had a stomach bug or something. So I went down to Tractor Supply and I bought her a bale of her favorite grass, which is alfalfa. That was her favorite. It's like candy for goats. So I got her a bale of that, and when I got back, she was laying in her little house in the back there, just sitting there, chewing her cud. And I opened the alfalfa up and I set it a big old giant brick, you know, like a big giant, like bale, you know what I mean, compact bale. I set it right down in front of her, and you know, she started, you know, nibbling at it. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe she'll eat some of that and she'll be all right. But then come to find out this morning, you know, when I woke up, my boy come in there and told me this morning about 6:30 a.m. or about 6 o'clock, something like that, 6:20. He come in there and said, hey, Dad, I wanted to check on Wally. As soon as he said that, I'm like, she passed it, and she was like, yes. Yeah. I said, okay, leave me alone. I gotta process this. I didn't say it that way. I said, okay, sorry, leave me so I can cry. So, anyways, it was a process. I had to process all that this morning before I got up, took a shower. He asked me, what are we going to do with her, Dad? I said, well, he goes, we're going to burn her or we're going to bury her. I said, we're going to bury her properly, boy. I said, I want you to go dig me a hole, a real nice deep one, and we're going to bury her. And I said, when we get her buried, I'm going to go buy a very, very nice plant, and I'm going to put it as a headstone for Lolly this morning or today. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do, if the Lord's willing. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching the video this morning. Trying to keep you guys updated and everything. I had to run to Arkansas over the weekend and drop a cousin off, so that's the reason why I didn't really shoot no videos or anything for a couple of days. I've been offline, but getting back in the swing of things. Got me a really nice close shave this morning, and got that baby face going on, man. You know me, huh? Baby face. Huh? You know me? Huh? You know who I am? Well, if you know me, you know me. If you don't, I'm Chris. How you doing? They call me Bruce. They call me Twisted C. Huh? They do? They call me Bruce. Huh? They even call me Marvin on another handle on my offer up. But anyways, I'm glad you guys tuned in there. If you guys check back with me here in a day or two, I'll probably have another video up. If not, then you know, I will have one sooner or later out there. One of my main objectives is working on some videos. I want to definitely get these inspirational videos out. That's what I'm working on, is just being a positive inspiration maybe to someone's life. Maybe someone can maybe see one of my videos and see the light in the world, because there actually is light in the world, in this whole big thing that I know is a lot of bad things are going on in the world right now. So I'm pretty sure there's more bad things than good things going on in the world. But we all know why that is, or not we all, but a lot of us know why that is, because the devil, You know, he's running to and fro, seeking whom he may devour. That's what he does. There's a lot of evil in the world. So I'm just going to continue to pray that that the Lord continues to keep his hand on the world, his hands on the world, because he's always got his hands on the world. He's got the whole world in his hands. So that being said, you know, I hope and pray that good may prevail. But for everyone else out there, like I say, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you don't know me, I'm Chris. I'm an artist. I play guitar. I play music. I write a few songs here and there. I'm not really a rapper or anything like that. I'm not even a singer. But, you know, I do try on some of that stuff, but don't really know if it's worth a count or not. But doesn't mean I'm going to give up. It just means I'm going to keep trying. But I got to cut you guys loose. I got to go to work. So might hit you guys up out there or something. I'm running almost a 12-minute video here today, so that's pretty much my extent for today is about 12 minutes. So like I said, if you guys could subscribe to my channel, maybe give me a like, I'd appreciate it. And until next time, Chris out. See you guys later. I want to say to my friends, y'all take it easy. Later.